Okay.
Start mine then. Sup, guys? I'm Rewarded Conch.
Hi, y'all. I'm Fallen Ninja, and welcome back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Kind of
What?
hope this is the last one.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
like, this should be the last
that's
one.
kind of what I was planning. Thinking about something else next week.
Yeah. Even if it's not it, we're making it. I just realized she had chicken leg on her freaking socks.
Yeah, well, I noticed just now that they're actually like little cutouts, and that's her skin underneath. They aren't like a design sewn into them. She just
Yeah.
cut little chicken leg shapes in her leggings or her
Like,
thigh
have
highs.
those always been there, or did you just start doing that after chasing after our man?
Oh no, they've been there the whole time.
Oh, good God. Anyways.
Okay. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad.
Of
You can tell
course.
from a distance that, oh, we've already done this. We need to go a little bit
Yeah.
further.
Right, we stopped where Colonel Sanders walks in the building with her.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because he gets agitated with us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because we talked to her because we decided no, we're not going to use magic.
And then the spork monster came back again. Don't do it. Okay.
That was like earlier though.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I think this is about where we were.
Yeah, 'cause we're like, okay, we're stopping.
Yeah. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. He must be hungry, reach for some old homework? Wait to see what happens?
Yes, we'll just wait.
Okay, his cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Pesto Penny, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane, strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Oh, form a triangle. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date.
Beep.
Your microphone apparently doesn't like those sounds because I'm only getting like part of them.
It might be thinking it's background noises is why.
Yeah, maybe. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain. Or off a cliff for all I care.
Oh. Beep.
I was gonna say, how do you make a sad beep? But that was perfect.
I didn't know. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna...
Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Beep.
Oh no! No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
I honestly read that as Snickers, not sneaker. I was like, what? In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate.
Like he's not mad.
Yeah, right. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Let me try saying that again, because that was weird. The final competition showdown challenge exam. No, it just doesn't work. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone! Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Good God.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
No, I might.
Actually...
Of course. Of course not. Well, maybe. Sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along.
I'm gonna have to stop for a moment because you keep breaking up and it's bothering me. 1 second.
Dang it.
I'll have to connect you to the stream again, but I'm gonna drop out and drop back in. Maybe that'll be okay.
Can you hear me better?
For now.
If it's not Copper Clank or anyone else today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest in how.
It sounds worse. Yeah, they couldn't hear all that frustration. 1 moment. Okay, if that didn't at least help a little bit, I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, I don't know
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup.
I bet Professor Dog is gonna love it up.
While you were pep talking, Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish.
I was gonna say, I see if your hand will work.
Yeah, really. This is it. The location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Pesto Penny's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders and a
Get the
whole
hell
lot
out of here!
of cherry blossoms that are now getting into
Bells
your
are
pot
getting
pie.
in the pie! You've ruined it!
I know, you're ruining things.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Yes, Penny, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. Begin visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Ignore that. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Shut up.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. And your hand!
You're back my health!
Yeah, are we forgetting about her dangly appendage? You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to actually fess up considering you're gonna burn it.
There's no way to hide it.
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. Yes, I love imagining he's gone, there's a pot pie.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. Why do you think I'm here?
Let's go, Penelope.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
You knew the pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with all but crust. The fuck, dude? And my nose is telling me something else. It's burning. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping help of TLC. But it'll probably stop burning in a second if you don't pull it out.
The moment of truth.
Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. I had to, I saw the tears.
Yeah. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles.
But he knows my secret!
He knows about my pot pie! Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone is
Stations
calling
are there?
I have no idea. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. As you can
Spice
tell,
overload!
it is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
What? Egg war!
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend batter, bastard. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry, you said bastard!
Best friend baster blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Jello personality spatula!
Wow, even she knows. Even Clank gets in on it.
5-dial pressure point chick. Good God, 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity as foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic?
No.
No. Who needs magic when you've got passion?
I'm gonna do it the hard way.
Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
Don't you dare! I believe in you, Pistol Penny. Shut up! Stay out of my hat!
Miriam notices too.
Aww.
And I've always believed in you, Pesto Penny, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
So, mine should be more than his, right?
Right? Pesto Penny? You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you.
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but...
Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
Aha!
It's the secret ingredient.
What?
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from?
Oh, God!
The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. I don't remember what weird voice I didn't give him a weird voice. It is I, Steve, the spork monster.
The fuck? Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not gonna battle me, are you?
We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? He looks
No.
so upset.
Yeah, you guessed it. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup.
Oh, good
back in
God,
the
just
old
give me the
country.
noodles!
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there.
Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up,
Get out!
you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered through this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Well, we're not giving up. We've come so far. This is day 3.
I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win.
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary
Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
We're going Super Saiyan!
No, I was gonna say, the point is she's going Super Saiyan.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Good God.
Yes, Pesto Penny, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me.
Get out of here!
Get out of here, student! The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out.
You interrupted my inspiring monologue.
Sorry.
Get out! My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery! Good God.
You begin to levitate off of the ground. Energy courses through your body.
The fuck?
You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful, because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served.
God damn it.
But don't worry, dear Pesto Penny, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
And I just saw your Super Saiyan mode right now.
And whoa!
Hot!
Whoa, woman!
Yeah, right. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it.
But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What'll happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
But Sprinkle said there were no rules.
Exactly.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we could combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? This is so sad.
Yeah, really? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? The student who died?
Now he's here.
Oh, is he? From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? Oh!
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Oh no, is he gonna die too? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat.
Oh no. We're gonna kill it because it's cheese!
I think dogs are... I mean, he probably shouldn't have a lot of it, but he'll be okay. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. It's so cute. I love it.
I can't eat that.
Yeah, really. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
If she dates the dog, I'm out.
So weird. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste now that I've stuck my entire tongue into this dish?
I'd like to imagine her, like, teeny tiny restaurant.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Pesto Penny, for helping me to believe in myself.
Ignoring me the entire
Yeah, really.
semester.
Are all of my characters going to go first? That would be awesome.
Of course. All the main people.
I am, aren't I? Well, I mean, you are the main character and the main love interest.
And the main bad guy.
Yeah. I mean, well, there aren't a lot of characters, so...
I know, it was just that happened to be the order it went.
Yeah. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Oof, oof! Please, be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat?
Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. I didn't realize I was gonna have to do this much today.
That.
This isn't the last time you've heard of me.
I hope it is.
Me too. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. I, for one, appreciate you.
Because I wouldn't question it.
Next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
It's really pretty.
I was gonna say, it looks really good. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
What?
Don't eat the food. At a cooking school?
You pay just to admire it.
Got toast to your ears or something, Pesto Pen? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. At a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School of the Hungry.
Oh.
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you!
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either!
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? This has never happened before in all of my history as a dog professor.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh, God.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 years of dog life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gets a pass.
Except the 2 I disqualified.
Yeah, right? Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive. Even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how can they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, it hasn't even been a school week. The students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive, high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Ow, wow, wow, woo!
You gotta, come on, put some chest into that.
I did. I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, I was expecting like, ow!
I'm also still trying to keep his voice too, so.
Ow!
You know that
When you bark, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned. Oh my gosh, I have lost the ability to talk. A world-renowned turntablist who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Van, and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He is totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat.
A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had mailed it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What?
I'm a robot alien?
Yeah,
What?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard.
I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives, along with his cherry blossoms.
Howdy, classmates. What the hell? No! This is upsetting!
Why is everybody wearing like the same colors? Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal.
He stole all my recipes.
Right?
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not minding people to go out and buy my chicken.
No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Pesto Penny? What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
I wonder, might you tell me about the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? What the fuck is with the face?
Why does his face look like this?
I couldn't, like, take it seriously because of the face.
I didn't even see his face until you were done. I was like, why?
I was laughing because of the goddamn I can't. He looks like he's gonna be sick.
I know, right? He looks like somebody just died in front of him.
Again. Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day.
How presumptuous. I wasn't talking about you.
I was talking about Clank, but he left.
Yeah, right.
Would you dance with me?
Now that you're not making that face anymore.
Yes, I would love to.
As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Pesto Penny. Good God. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. The fuck's that mean?
Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward?
Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur?
Suppose I can enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Pesto Penny, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end.
I don't think I want you by my side. You're just a judgmental prick.
Well, I think it's because we didn't do a perfect run. Oh my
Right.
gosh, that was loud. I think if we had...
Oh, God.
Play this again. Don't do it. Okay, good. I think it's because I'm that one part where we were really flubbing, I think we screwed it up.
Gotcha. Oh, well.
Oh,
We finished it.
yeah.
We got the guy, for the most part.
Yeah, we earned his love, but not his respect as a chef.
I'm okay with that.
That's fine.
So then that just means there's an ending where I respect you as a chef, but we should see other people.
Yeah, maybe. If you didn't do enough things that he liked, but you proved yourself as a chef.
You're great in the kitchen, but that's about it.
I like you as a person, but I can't see a life with you.
I can run things on my own.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh man, what did I say?
Yes, after open 100 places,
Looks,
then we can be together.
He looks so mad right now. What have I done?
It's like, dude, what the hell? Oh, I guess we're gonna end it here
Yeah,
since, I mean,
guess so.
thanks for watching, guys, and join us tomorrow for Outlast.
Yep. It'll be a good time. We'll catch
Talk
y'all
to you later.
later.
Bye.